Hello there, welcome to another innovative product video on DPH Handyman and Yard Maintenance. Let's go to the video. Alrighty, good morning everyone. Sorry for this sniffly nose I've got going on here. It's not coronavirus, don't worry. I've just got the new zero turn. Let's see, just a little 32 inch. It's a residential unit, but typically I'm only doing residentials with it for half an hour at a time, so it makes sense to have the nimbleness of this machine to get in amongst all the trees and little obstacles that you come across, garden beds, etc. For these size properties, the bigger, larger zero turn, that'll be coming next spring, so I'll just pick my blower up here so it's not going to be leaking any fuel out. Yeah, I'll set this camera up hopefully on the back of my ute, and hopefully this rain stays away and you can yeah, get a feel for what this ride-on can do. It's already, as of yesterday, it was the first day I used it, the first full day. Saved me about an hour, which is massive, but it also saves the legs, like you're not walking, pushing, saves the whole body really, not just the legs. Yeah, I just couldn't believe how much energy I had at the end of the day. Had this machine and it was, yeah, smashed it out. Made the job so much easier, so much more enjoyable. Not that it wasn't before, it's just after 60 lawns in a week, your legs feel it. So, and I say legs mainly because that's what's driving it, but yeah, your whole body's pretty sore. Alright, I'll set this up and yeah, hopefully you guys can see it all properly. Cheers. As you can see, that's very damp, very wet. We've had a lot of rain recently. This is a lawn I wanted to test this ride-on on, because this is ride-on. Say that again. This is one of my wetter type lawns, so this is worst case scenario. I wanted to see what it went like. Really not too bad. They're mainly tyre marks that you're seeing. It's flattening off the ground. Next time I do it, I'll go across, and then it'll just even out the lawn. So that's what I've noticed too. It gives a nice and neater finish. It levels out uneven lawns, especially when they're a bit damp, because you'll get all them undulating surfaces flattened right out. And yeah, so far so good. Most of the footage here. I'll be around the back for a little bit, but you'll get most of this footage. Right, I'll quickly show loading up the trailer. Borrow this letterbox. Again, you'll see most of it. Alrighty, you didn't think the video was over, did you? Now, I'll just stand over here away from the noise a bit for you. Any of you guys that have been following me on Facebook mainly, you know I've got the Time Master, which is a 30-inch deck. Now getting into side gates, back gates, whatever you want to call it, I know my limit with that Time Master and I'm pushing it as it is, which is another reason I went for this 32-inch ride-on. It's going to fit in the majority of these tight gates. This one, I honestly didn't think it was going to fit before I got here, knowing that the Time Master's tight. I'll show you now. I've got maybe 10 millimeters of clearance on sort of one side and 20 mil on the other, so average it out, there's not a lot of wiggle room, but perfect. I couldn't believe it. I'm stoked. Set this camera up, hopefully somewhere where you can see. I guess the footage out the backyard here, footage out the front, and that'll do for the video today. Alright, cheers everyone. You see there the tree root I missed with the snipper. That's why I had to run over with the mower just as close as I could get. I can come back through with a snipper if I need to, but it's all pretty tidy now. Just had to raise the deck to account for the depth of that root because it's fairly thick there. You don't want to be taking chunks out of it with your blades. No good for your blades, no good for your mower, no good for the tree. What I wanted to make mention of is this smart speed control system. You got trim, tow or mow. I don't typically even use mow because it's just far too fast for the residential blocks I'm doing. It'd be perfect for a large open lot, but if you had a large open lot, you'd want a lot bigger mower than this. So on this one, I was able to go to tow, and it got a lot more speed out of the unit, but it just makes the controls a lot more sensitive. So each model of zero turn I've used have all been different. Hustler's probably got the ease of use controls. They carry a further distance, if that's the word, just on the lever system itself. It's a lot more play, a lot more give. It feels a lot more comfortable, whereas this one, being a new unit as well, it's very sensitive. Alright, I'll get some shot, hopefully out the front here. Just at a big corner and block out the front. But I'm stoked I can get this out the back. That was very good. Alright, I'll see you out the front. Alright, it looks, feels, smells like it's about to rain. I'll see how much footage I can get for you guys. I'm going to set this up, hopefully cars can see it okay. Don't run over my camera. Alright, I might aim it down this way first and then I'll carry it up for the other side. I'll wind it up a bit, make it a bit more visible. Sorry for the sniffles in amongst the video too. Alright, that'll do. I'll get out this gate. We'll swing it around, hopefully we can get all of it. Yeah, I'm going to have to carry it. Or will I? I don't want to come too far out on the road here. Yeah, I'll still have to carry it. Alrighty, see you in a minute. One thing, the fuel is above halfway. I used it all day yesterday for 3/4 of the lawns I did. Today's same deal. And honestly, for the savings of energy that I'm able to have, I don't care if it costs me a little bit more in fuel. I think fuel makes up maybe 1 to 5% of my costing, so it's just starting to spit now. So if it gets any heavier, I'm going to have to can the video, sorry. See how we go. Getting a bit too wet for the camera, sorry guys. What I'll have to do. Alright, I'll talk in the car, see you. Alright, sorry once again about that everyone. It's just rain coming over. But Stay still. Yeah, it's quite muggy in here. I just wanted to touch on a couple more things about the mower, albeit only 2 inches bigger than that Time Master that I've got. The biggest plus to it is the speed and the quality of cut. So I can just, you saw how quick I was moving on some of the footage out the back there especially. Out the front was no different. Sorry. Don't want to get copyright issues happening. Now, the speed's massive. The ease of turn when you're getting in and around objects, obviously with the zero turn compared to tractors, everyone knows this now, it's common knowledge. And it's just, yeah, like I was touching on with the fuel, it's just saving me so much time and energy anyway. The extra fuel costs, really, you don't have to worry about too much. Now I want to touch on also, there's a lot I want to touch on, but in this video, talking about times, and I've said before, half hour to 45 minutes is like what I want to keep most lawns at, and that's regardless of the size. I've now got the zero turn. I will come springtime again, so sort of 6 months time, maybe a bit sooner. I'll have a larger one for any blocks that are a bit larger where this thing isn't quite big enough, quite wide enough. And other than that, it's just, yeah, it's working perfect for what I wanted it for. I can't believe how much easier it's made. Just after a day and a half, nearly 2 days now, I've got 4 lawns to go. It's 12 o'clock on schedule. And if I finish this, I've got to get to the RTA this week just so I can swap over the trailer into my name properly. Because it's, yeah, you got 14 days to sort that out. Insurance is no worries, but the rego needs to be sorted out. Well, that's the thing, and another reason I'm doing this job, you can get back home in time to do all these things, you know. Allocate time, book out if you need to, just book, like shuffle things around, and yeah, plenty to talk about in future videos. I'll leave that there. Sorry for the nasally voice all this video. I don't think I need to do any more footage today. Might see how I go later in the week. Hopefully the sun's shining a bit more. And this is the thing, it's cutting wet grass. Hasn't clogged once in the last 2 days, day and a half, whatever it's been. Whereas that Time Master, any of my Hondas, the Husqvarna, every single one of my push mowers clog when it's wet like this. So I'm stopping 3 to 4 times on a lawn on average when it's wet and clogs up like that. Whereas with this, I can just keep mowing and it's not leaving too much behind at all. And whatever it does, it breaks down fine. You don't have any issues, and I can't be happy with it. Obviously, on hills you've got limitations. Anything too hilly, I won't risk it. I've already on slight slopes where it's only been dirt and not grass on certain lawns. It's just like a mudslide, and of course it's going to slide. The tyres on this are only narrow on the rear tyres, especially compared to other zero turns where they're a lot wider, a lot more surface area touching the ground or the grass. And that's the only downside I can see to this one. It's a bit light, and me being a bit light as well, I can't shift too much weight forward. There's 70 kilos of me dripping wet, so I've got to definitely lean forward when I'm reversing out on the back of the ramp there. Lean forward when I'm going up. Not that it's really going to flip right up and over, but it hasn't even once lifted the wheels off. But at the same time, down on hills and stuff, on the side, I don't want to be doing it. It's not worth the rollover. If I can't get it with the zero turn, I get it with the snipper, and it's only a little bit. And if I can't get it with the snipper neat enough, I get the mower out. It's not that hard. Alright, I'll give a tour of the trailer later in the week. Got the little mower box up front, all the tools on the side, whether with snippers, blower, spare tools, heaps of stuff. I've still got to organise it, but heaps of storage room. Pressure sprayer for my weed sprays that I do. It's another bonus when it is raining. I don't have to worry about that. It's too wet to worry about spraying, so you save a bit of time there as well, but I'd prefer it to be dry. It's just a lot more enjoyable when you're mowing in the dry. Alright guys, I think I've rambled on enough. That'll do for the footage. I'll see if I speed up one of the videos. I might just leave the back footage at normal speed. I'll speed up the previous footage from another property. I'll speed it up in places and just try and shorten this video down a bit. But I think that'll do. Thanks again. Talk to you later in the week when I'm feeling a bit better. It's only been 3 days and feeling heaps better already, so it's just a seasonal change. We've had some cold weather of late, and usually this hits me about May or June every single year, but it's hit me obviously a bit earlier today, 3 days ago. Alright, gonna get going, starting to get a bit hectic here. There's tree loppers setting up, and now I've got the trailer, I've got more to think about with what I do, where I go on certain roads to make sure I don't get stuck. Plenty of driveways but you can back the trailer into and away you go, but it's better just to loop around and not have to worry about reversing as often. Alright, definitely rambled on enough now. Thanks guys, see you later, thanks again, bye.